Suck on that, Henry. Troll-ass mother humper.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at me. Look, you see me? You see me, Cowboy fans? You see me? Look in my eyes. Look, don't look away. You see me? We did this to you. We ended your season. We put you in the basement where you belong. We did this to you because Dallas still stinks. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and welcome to the victory celebration room, better known as my garage, where we come out to smoke a cigar every time the Eagles win, which is just about every week. Now listen, we can't smoke in house, because if we do, the wife will double moonwalk my ass, and you'll find me in the gutter somewhere, laying in my own blood and urine. So we have to come out here, we take it outside, and that's okay, because this is my world. This is my world. This ain't Jerry's world. This is my world. That's right. What are we serving Eagles today? What are we serving Cooper DeJean? What are we serving Q? What are we serving these mother humpers? We're serving them lamb chops. That's right, lamb chops. CeeDee Lamb, meet Guantanamo Bay, and meet Cooper DeJean, the flying Frenchman. It is gonna be like this for many, many years to come. Now, as you guys know, this is a glorious night. This is one of the best nights of the year. When the Eagles beat the Cowboys, it is never bad. That's right. You know? Listen, white rerun. Yeah, you like that white rerun. Right, that's white rerun. How about 80s white rerun? Right, 80s white rerun too. You don't think I forgot. We are celebrating. We are happy. And yet, it's going to be short-lived because the Eagles play in a few days. And we got to be ready. But tonight we celebrate a great win, a great day, a great night. Eagles over the Cowboys. Now, who am I going to give this cigar to? I'm telling you right now, I'm giving it to the whole defense. I'm going to give it to the whole defense. They're lights out. They've been lights out for weeks. They get better and better, and they're fun to watch. You know, and please, Howie, sign Zach Baun now. Don't waste time. We need him under contract long term. One of the best linebackers in the NFL. Now, with the dedication of this going to the defense, we need to light this bad boy up. Because if I don't come down and chill out, I'm never going to get to sleep tonight. And I got to be up at 5 in the morning. Long day tomorrow. So without further ado, aliens, anybody around? Without protest, let's light this bad boy up. Speak now or forever hold your stogie. Alright, let's light this bad boy up. We want the torch lighting this bad boy. It tastes so good. It tastes so good when it touches your lips. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And if you're new, if you've never seen this, this is the victory celebration video where we celebrate an Eagles win. And I don't care where the win comes from, how they get to win. A win is a win is a win, as far as I'm concerned. But this is extra special. The Eagles beat the crap out of the crappy Cowboys. And I love it. This is good. I like these I like these like vanilla flavor acid cigars. Awesome. You know who's not enjoy one of these? Mark Holmes. That's right. He had to go to Dallas, fly on an airplane, go through TSA, get his balls dangled and hand shoved up his ass to make sure he could get on a plane. Then he had to ask for the seatbelt extender thing. That must have not been fun. Then he had to clean his face and get all the GLIZZYS stuff that he's been eating at the game off his face. And he has to go home. You know another person that isn't enjoying this? Cop Pizzle. That's right. Cop Pizzle can't enjoy this. Can't enjoy the taste of victory when your team stinks. That's right. But us, nah. This is almost an every week thing. Every week thing. We are 7-2. That means out of 9 weeks, we smoked a cigar, 7 of them. How you like me now? What a game. What a game. You know, my goal for this game was simple. Get into Dallas, take care of business, get your players out by the fourth quarter, and then get them rested and home. And as Saquon Barkley said, they treated this game like a preseason game. And it was perfect. It was perfect. Now, of course, are there things to complain about? Yeah, you could complain about the interceptions and the turnovers and maybe Hurts' performance in the first quarter. Although I gotta tell you, that sun is in his eyes. There was a shot they had where the camera was behind Hurts and he was looking to the end zone. And even I was going like this on the stream, like from the light coming out of the TV. You imagine how bright it was for him? I really think that had something to do with his interception in the end zone. But it is what it is. Eagles didn't start off great. That's true. A lot of mistakes. All that kind of stuff is true. But you know what? The team made the adjustments. They go out and they score, what, 27 unanswered, 28 unanswered points? And that's all she wrote. It didn't take much. Dallas stinks. I thought 20 points would win a game. Really, 17 points. Well, really, 7 points would have won the game. But that's because the defense is playing way better than one could imagine or hope for. This is true. This is fact. You know, you calculate the calculations of the cornbread. You know what I mean? You do the capillaries, and then you divide by the ovaries, and then you look at the ovaries, and then you look at the sperm tunnel, whatever the hell they call it, and you realize you got something, and you created something beautiful here. What the hell am I talking about? You don't know? Neither do I. I just want to sound smart, because I'm really a dumb person. Dumb person. It's finally getting cool out here. This week here is like finally start to get cold. So I'm hoping next week to bust out my jerseys, because it's just too hot to wear in the house during a stream. Just too hot. But it's supposed to cool off. We ready to go. I spent 2.5 hours in my garage. I got all the Christmas boxes out, threw a bunch of other stuff out. And then it's time, baby. It's time. Listen, when I start seeing Christmas commercials, you know, like every time I put the TV on, then like what's the point of waiting? What am I waiting for celebrating Christmas? I might as well put the tree up. I might as well put it all up, because like when it's not Christmas, I don't watch Christmas stuff. I don't look at Christmas stuff. I don't want to hear Christmas stuff. Once I hear it and it's Christmas season, might as well put it up. So that's what I'm going to do this week. Tell you anytime, and let me say this. Anytime you beat Dallas, anytime you go to Dallas and you whip their ass, I don't care if all their players are hurt. I don't care. You wear that 1-star rating on your helmet, then you need to be double walked in the ass. If you're going to walk around with that satanic star, serving Satan, sacrificing chickens, doing all the things that they do in Dallas. Let me tell you, there is major chicken shortages throughout the state of Texas. These people sacrifice many chickens, good chickens, and they sacrifice them. Mark Holmes is walking around with a rubber chicken. People are trying to sacrifice that. He's at the game walking around with a rubber chicken. Mark is a little goose. All right, Mark doesn't know the difference between a chicken and an eagle. Not the same kind of bird. One you eat at Thanksgiving, the other one will grab you by the shoulders and fly away and dump your ass down a canyon. Now, I thought, of course, the Eagles' offense played slow. But here's what I think happened, right? One, the Cowboys obviously were like bringing 8-man fronts, bringing guys in the box. They were not going to let Barkley beat them. They were more willing to let Hurts have to beat him with the arm and blitz him and come at him. And he missed some throws. There was throws he could have had. He could have had a touchdown to Devontae. He missed on a throw. He missed, I think he underthrew A.J. Brown. But you know what I love about Jalen Hurts? And this is what I love, all right? He's not always going to be perfect. He's not going to always go out and throw 4 touchdowns and rush for 3 and perfect quarterback rating. That's not him. But when he goes out and he throws, let's say, an interception and a fumble, 2 turnovers early in the game, he doesn't get flustered. He doesn't let it panic him or worry him, and he keeps going, and he figures a way to get it going and turn it around. That's what he did tonight. I don't know how that's a bad thing. Of course, I don't like turnovers and all that, but I like a guy that keeps fighting, man. I love it. We got something flying up there. You see it? What are you, mother humper? Oh, got 2 red lights. So unless it's like a fake alien UFO that's acting like a plane to fool everybody, it's just a plane. And the question is, why would an alien UFO want to even do that? For what? Why do you need to fake it? If you can travel all those light years away and get here, you probably can just like be invisible. So anyways, you know, that's what I really like about Hurts, though. I think a guy like that mentally who doesn't get down and keeps working and can let things go. Those are the guys that win playoff games. Those are the guys with the short memory that win playoff games. I mean, look at Brett Favre, right? Brett Favre is one of the great quarterbacks of all time. Now, one thing with Favre is he was a gunslinger. He threw a lot of interceptions. He threw a lot of turnovers. He just did. He did. But you know what? It never bothered him. It never fazed him. He just kept coming and slinging it, and they would win a lot of games and wind up winning a Super Bowl. You know, Hurts, I'm not saying he's Brett Favre in terms of arm and stuff like that, but I think Hurts has got the mental fortitude to not get down and not let something that happens bad early dictate everything. You hear these ambulances fire, what the hell's going on? Oh, something's happening at the Nakitomi building. Terrorists at the Nakitomi building. Guy's trying to order pizza. I don't know what's going on. Guys trying to order pizza. They said they had to get off the line, and then so they're going to go arrest him. And he said, "Go ahead, lady." All right, Nakitomi. So Hurts, what I like about him is he doesn't stop, coming. Pause. He doesn't stop playing hard. Pause. He doesn't let interceptions get him down. I don't think I have to pause now. So, anyways, as my town is evolving into chaos and probably all hell's breaking loose, we are smoking a victory cigar. We don't care what's going on around us. The Eagles won. But, no, Hurts, I like that about him. And here's what I'll say. I think the game plan going into this game, I think a lot of how they came out, and they reverted to things we've seen before. But the reason why I think Barkley only had 6 carries in the first half is I think they're looking at Thursday's game. I think that the game plan tonight, I think a lot of consideration and a lot of thought about Thursday's night's game went into today's game plan. And that's why Barkley only had 14 carries. They were not trying to give Barkley 20, 25 carries and then have him not be able to be, 20, 25 carries versus Washington in the more important game. Dallas isn't the important game. The Washington game is the important game. And oh, by the way, Washington lost. So we're not just smoking a stogie for winning. We're smoking a stogie because we're in first place. We're in first place, mother humpers. That's right. And we have a shot, and we're right on the verge of a number 1 seed. I got high hopes. High mother humping hopes. Now, here's what I'll say. The Eagles, they made the adjustments. They did what they had to do in the second half, and it was all she wrote. Dallas couldn't stop them. And because they only gave Barkley the ball 6 times in the first half, they were able to give him 8 more carries, and then they got him the hell out of the game. They got, Devontae Smith the hell out. They got their starters out, which is exactly what you want. So, leading into this Washington Eagles game, this game went perfectly for the Eagles in terms of being able to get guys out early. Kind of crazy stuff going on tonight. I don't know what's up with everybody, but I guess it's because everybody's home tomorrow. I'm not. I'm gonna be busy as hell. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a chance to do a video. The last 3 Mondays have been crazy for me. Hopefully they'll start calming down next week, but tomorrow, oh hell. But I think a lot of thought about the Eagles and what they were going to do and what they wanted, who they wanted to use and not use a lot in this game, also had to do with what they were going to do Thursday. Think about this. The Eagles, they're resting tomorrow, right? They're not practicing or anything like that. They're off. Tuesday, they work out. They got practice. Wednesday is a light walkthrough. And then Thursday, you're playing. So there's no time to recover. So you really want to give the ball Barkley 25 times? Because really, how do you beat Dallas? You run the ball. You run the ball on them. And the Eagles didn't do that early, and they gave up 5 sacks. And, and I think Dallas was able to take advantage that the Eagles were trying to lighten the load on Barkley this week specifically. Now, what I wish the Eagles would have done is, instead of saying, all right, well, we're not going to give Barkley a ton of carries, we're going to instead throw the ball. What I wish they would have done is said, all right, listen, we're going to run Gainwell more. We're going to run Will Shipley more. We're going to run these guys early in the game. And so you would have stuck with the run game, stuck at what Dallas can't do, and you would have worn them out that way anyways. I think it would have been a little smoother, but at the end of the day, I'm not complaining about 34-6. Okay? I'm not. The Eagles got themselves the best 2 corners in the draft. The best 2 defensive backs in the draft. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. Lights out. Lights out. They eat lamb chops. Lamb chops. You know what's great about those guys? I think they said Cooper DeJean against Lamb. Lamb had 4 targets, 3 receptions for 4 yards. 4 yards. You know how CeeDee Lamb has killed us in the past? And a lot of these receivers, you know how they kill us? Yards after the catch. Catch a 5-yard pass coming across the middle, and they turn it into a 15-yarder, a 20-yarder, a 25-yarder. With DeJean, it's simple. You catch it, you go down. You catch that motherfucker, you go down. Down. All right? You're done. You go down. Because he don't miss his tackles. Cooper DeJean's a stud. And then what about that punt return? What about that punt return? How beautiful was that? I saw Mark Holmes. He was going, oh my God. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. This is what we've got to deal with for years. I'm telling you right now, CeeDee Lamb's thinking, how do I become an Eagle? It ain't going to happen. We got better receivers. I said it. Gonna do this video, gonna chill out, then it's Tulsa King. I think there's like 2 episodes left. I hate that. I'm gonna have nothing to watch soon. I got that, I got Penguin. I'm still down a few on the Penguin I have to catch up with. But that's season finale tonight. I wish these things were, I wish these shows were lasting like through Christmas, you know? But I'm glad it's the holiday season. I am. My wife said, I'm tired. She keeps going, I'm tired. I go, oh, yeah. I walk in the room, she's like, and then it's like, I walk, you know, I do something else, and she's like, oh, I'm so sleepy tonight. I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get out of matrimonial duties. But matrimonial duties, they cut both ways. All right? Eagles win. It's cigar time, and it's baby making time. And tonight, we making at least 3 babies. You know, I want to see who can have more litters, me or the cat. I think I can pop out more litters. I do. I'm a 55 a year goal scorer. I score 50 goals at least a year. I slip them right past the goalie. All my bets, I did really good. The big bet that I hit for BetUS, shout out to them, was Mark Holmes over under 2.5 GLIZZYS. He had 3. It was confirmed. People saw it, told me. 3 GLIZZYS and a cheeseburger. So I win. Now, I said this earlier, like, speaking of that defense, yeah, I mean, listen, Zach Baun, you have to sign him. You cannot let him go. It was a mistake letting TJ Edwards go, and TJ Edwards isn't as good as him. All right, this was a steal, this was a fine, and he has to be priority because I'm telling you, he's one of the best linebackers in the league right now. I'm not talking about a good linebacker or borderline. I'm talking about one of the best right now. All right, and he's not gonna. It's not gonna stop. He's a real deal. I don't know why he didn't get a shot in New Orleans. I don't know if it's just specifically with what Fangio and the way he uses him, but the guy is a stud. He's all over the place, and you got to sign him. You got to sign him right away. Eagles linebackers are looking really, really good. I think Dean is playing good as well. You look at our secondary. I mean, it's crazy. Somebody said in the stream, I forget if it was my stream or Shakedown, but said, whoever thought the Eagles would have really good secondary, really good linebackers, and then mediocre line. And it's like kind of true. It's like that usually don't happen. But I think the Eagles line, I don't think it's mediocre. I think it's pretty good. I think the interior is good. I think that they need help on the outside. But it was nice to see Bryce Huff get going today too. Maybe with Huff getting a sack, maybe the way he played, maybe he'll start to catch fire. You know, sometimes you get that pressure off of you, you know, from the contract, and he just can go out and play. Who knows? So I think the Eagles are going to sweep Dallas. Now, I'm pretty sure Mark Holmes made a bet that if the Eagles sweep Dallas, he's going to cut JOBU's head off. You know that voodoo doll he likes to keep? He's going to have to go online. He's going to have to go on stream. He's going to get a big axe and boom, chop that head off. We're gonna chop the head off of that voodoo doll because we're going to break all that evil, all that satanic magic, and let it curse the Cowboys for 100 more years. Voodoo doll. I'll walk around with voodoo. You're crazy. He's crazy. He thinks he's playing games. That thing is a curse. Why do you think Dallas stinks? Hey, baby, this body is made to give you pleasure. That's right. Let's do it. I'll even speak with a Spanish accent. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't know how to do it, but I'll make it up. Nope, no aliens. I think the sightings are kind of down right now. I haven't heard much going on in the whole UFO world. But if it's down, that means it's getting ready. Usually December is one of the, they say December is one of the most active months of UFO sightings during the year. So now we got to go play Washington at home. Washington lost the game versus Pittsburgh. And look, when you look at Washington, I think you got to beat them. Here's what I think. Just from the little I seen, I think you can run on Washington. I think you can very much run on Washington. I also think you have to get pressure on Daniels. You have to blitz. You have to give him looks, kind of confuse him. Like a Jim Johnson going up against Jane Daniels would be a mismatch for Jim Johnson. You know, but I hope Vic Fangio does that. Don't be like, you know, like Jonathan Gannon was, where they give too much respect to a young quarterback. Try to confuse him. Give him looks he hasn't seen. It's going to be a playoff atmosphere. It's going to be. It's going to be huge. Because if the Eagles win this game, I mean, if they win this game, it's big. I mean, it's a big time game early in the year. This team can still be a number 1 seed. Of course, we will be streaming. I'll be streaming early, probably like at half hour to hour early, just to talk. I'm so hyped about this game. I just wanted to get this Cowboys game behind us, seriously, because they stink. You know, I never, even when it was 7-6 and it looked like Washington, or 7-3 and it looked like Dallas was going to take the lead. At no point did I fear we were going to lose this game. Never. Because they didn't have enough, you know, and they really don't. And if Dak Prescott played, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have, maybe they get, instead of 6 points, they get 17 points. They just don't have the firepower. You know what? The reason why the Eagles struggled early was because the Eagles were trying to not just worry about Dallas, but they were also trying to worry about Washington in their game plan and how they were going to use Barkley. That's the truth. What they need to do, though, is they need to start trusting these running backs. You need to start trusting Will Shipley. You need to start trusting even Gainwell. Let him run. I don't want Gainwell pass blocking on 3rd down. Okay? But I want him taking handoffs. That's what you need to do. You see, Jerry, they were asking Jerry about the sun and why he didn't put the roof up. Of course, the sun in their eyes and stuff like that. That's always been Cowboys' advantage. They try to use that to their advantage. And of course, that's their home field advantage. So be it. If Dallas would have been facing that way, they would probably retracted the roof down. I don't know how hard it is to do that and then put it up. But, it is what it is. Whew. Eagles win a huge game. Love it. I love it. I like this defense. They're fun to watch, and they're going to only get better and better. I think they're actually ahead of where we had them. I do. But it was a great win for the Eagles. I like the way that they recovered, and they wound up just putting, 27, 28 points on Dallas. They had no chance. But really, I mean, I think we got to look at this defense and start taking them seriously because, yeah, maybe we're not perfect. Maybe we need a still elite pass rusher, but we still got enough guys, and we're still good enough. We're still getting better. That this is a dangerous team. The one team nobody wants to play in the playoffs is the Eagles. You don't want to play the Eagles in the playoffs. I can tell you that right now. You definitely don't. You know what I mean? I love beating Dallas. It's just such a beautiful thing. Now, that's the first time we beat Dallas since 2017 when we won the Super Bowl. Maybe we're up for it again. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, this is already going too long. It's getting late. I'm going to get ready to try to get this up so I could go to bed. And, matrimonial duties await. You know what I mean? I got to go take care of business and score some goals. Got to slip one past the goalie. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision, baby. We're all just living in it. Oh, you're still here? That's all right. Nah, we're just chilling, finishing up the stogie. That's cool. Thank you for being here. I'm just thinking, man. This Mark Holmes is sitting there. He's in his camera. You see this? He's doing his live stream from the stadium, and then he's got his guy Game Time Brian. Game Time Brian's over there. You know what I mean? He keeps hitting Mark's head. His waist keeps hitting Mark's head, and Mark going, the whole damn stream. It was disgusting. What are you doing, Mark? That's nasty. Tell the dude, back off. Get out of my kitchen. Gross. Mark's losing. He's losing it. The Cowboys are ass, and I love it. They're ass, and the Giants stink. It's a beautiful thing. It's going to get so bad with the Cowboys that you're going to literally need them to be like, you're going to literally need them to like win some games. Ooh, what's that? I thought I saw something in the sky. You see that? So I wonder how many. I need one of those like infrared cameras. I wonder how many alien mother humpers are out there. Them little gray bastards. I will knock the shit out of them. Babyface assassin, don't play. They all got 6 fingers too. 6 fingers, 6 toes. Now I'll probably get censored for this video. I get censored for everything else. I get censored, I get throttled, it is what it is. But guess what? All that might be coming to an end soon. Hopefully, all that stuff is gonna stop. I'm hopeful. Nothing going on. Nothing. Yeah, poor Mark. He's gotta go home. Gotta take the plane, drive home, go to his little, he'll do a video. He'll do video before he gets on the plane, while he's on the plane, while the plane lands, while he gets off the plane, then while he gets to his car, then when he drives home from his car, and then he'll go downstairs into his man cave and turn out the lights, whatever stupid song they stink. Dallas stinks, Mark. Look at this, Mark. Look at me. Look at this face. Look at this. Your eyes, look into my eyes. I did this to you guys. We did. We destroyed your season. We ended your season. You look into our eyes and you say, Dallas still stinks. Denzel Washington out. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.